Hello friends, myself Dethe Priyanka and my colleagues' names are Benke Samiksha and Mengde Akshata. We are the students of Shri Gajanan Maharaj Shikshan Prasarak Mandal Otur Dumbarwadi Sharat Chandra Pawar College of Pharmacy. Today we are going to explain you a topic of Code of Federal Regulation which comes from subject Pharmaceutical Regulatory Science. We are the student of final year B Farm. This topic is guided by our Honorable Principal Dr. Ganesh Damas sir and Dr. Meher Abhishek sir.
So, our topic is what that is a code of federal regulation. So, the code of federal regulation is nothing but the codification. In general terms, we can say that also that it is a general and the permanent regulation that is published in the Federal Register by the executive departments and the agency of the federal government of the United States. It means that it is the codification. In the codification the format, we are giving the general and the permanent regulation. So these are the definition of the code of federal regulation. So in CFR, the guidelines of the USA, these are also include. Then the title of the 21 of the CFR of the code of the federal regulation, which are deals with the food and drugs. So there are in CFR the three governing bodies are to be there. That is the FDA, that is a Food and Drug Administration, DEA, that is a Drug Enforcement Agency, then ONDCP, that is the Office of National Control on Policy. So these are the three governing bodies. Then this Federal Regulation Registry Act was amended in the 1937 for the regulation of the every 5 year. Means in every 5 year there is a updation of the CFR is to be there. So we are also learning from that which CFR is coming in the next year or upcoming next year. So the first CFR was published in the 1938 and the second was published in the 1949. So this CFR is divided into the 15 titles. Means in that titles there are various sections, is like section, parts, chapter, sub chapter is to be there. Then for example we can given that is the C regulation that is stated by that means in that format, that is a title, part and the section. For example 14 CFR 121 and 313, that is title is a 14 in that, and the part is the 121, and in that part the section is a 313. So from that example we can easily understood that is a which part, which title and which section in that title. So it is a best example for understand. Then there is also the soft cover volumes of the CFR are issued in each year. Means there is a every year there is a new updation is to be there in the CFR. So the first one is the title 1, that is the in title 1 there contains the 16s are updated as a January 1st. Means in January 1st there are 16 updated titles has to be coming. Then in April 1 the titles 27 updated titles has to be included in the title 17. Then title 29 there is a which are coming in the 1st July, there is number is 41, and in 1 October there is a 15 titles is to be coming. Then it is divided into the three chapters. Means this 21 CFR that is divided into the three chapter. That is for in first chapter the chapter that is a food and drug administration. In second chapter that is for in first chapter the chapter that is a food and drug administration. In second chapter drug enforcement administration. In chapter third that is Office of National Drug Control Policy. Then in chapter first means we can see the chapter first. In chapter first that is a what is the main importance of that chapter first, that is in chapter first there is a Federal Food Drug and Cosmetic Act is the that part is included in the chapter first. And also the noticeable sections is there. That is a means whenever that is a notification is to be update or announcing there is a that is first one is a 11 electronic records and the electronic signature related. Then 15 protections of the human subject in the clinical trials, 54 financial disclosure by the clinical investigators, and 56 institutional review boards that oversees clinical trials. These are the notifiable section in chapter first. So the 100 series are regulations pertaining of the food, and the 200 and 300 series are for pharmaceuticals. Means these are notifiable sections. Means for the particular sections in the pharmaceutical department, these are all are included in these noticeable sections. So we can see the in chapter second what should be included in the chapter second, that is the noticeable sections, that is 1308, that is these are the sections, so these are number in that way. So in 1308, that is a schedules of the control substances. In 130811, that is list of the schedule in first drugs. This 130812, list of schedules in second drugs. Then 13013, list of schedule of third drugs. Then list of 1314, list of schedules for drugs. Means these are the notifiable sections. We can see in the previous slide also. From that we can understood. So the in CFR, what is the main criteria, or what is on the basis, on what basis this CFR is to be divided. That is a CFR, that is a table of content. First, that in that part the various titles have to be included. Means in firstly we can discuss, that is there are 50 titles is to be there. In that we are seeing the few titles, that is a title 1 is the for the general provisions, and title 2nd is for the grants and agreements, and title 3rd is for the president, and title 4 is for the accounts, and title 5 is for the administrative personnel, and title 6 is for domestic security, and title 7 is for the agriculture. Means from that we can understand, that is the in what title what is to be included. That part is to be important in the CFR, that is a table of content, as the word is itself is a self-explanatory. So from that we can understood. Then there are various parts in the 21 CFR, and that what is the feature of this 21 CFR. That is in 21 CFR part 11 includes the electronic submission and the signature. Means that also signature is also electronics also. And then 21 CFR part 50 includes the electronic submission and the signature. Means that also signature is also electronics also. And then 21 CFR part 50 includes the protection of the human subjects. And in 21 CFR part 54, that is a financial disclosure by the clinical investigators. And in 21 CFR part 56 include the institutional review board. And in 21 CFR part 101 include the food labeling. And in 21 CFR part 104 nutritional quality guidelines for the foods. And in 21 CFR part 106 includes the infants formula quality control procedures. Means for the dose calculation we are requiring this 21 CFR part 106. Then 21 CFR part 110, that is a CGMP, that is current good manufacturing practices in the manufacturing and packaging. These are also important factors in today's situation also. Then in 21 CFR part 211, that is CGMP practices for the finished pharmaceuticals. And in 21 CFR part 225, CGMP practices for the medicated feeds. So these are the various CFR 21 CFR parts and the features. So thank you.